Hi there, and welcome to Round Glass. My name is Lisa Kring, and I'm a licensed clinical social worker and a longtime committed practitioner of Vipassana Buddhism. And I am so happy to be here with you right now, cultivating breath as the deepest teacher. Do you ever feel in this spiritual journey that we call life that in some ways you're yearning for or searching for the perfect teacher? That teacher that's always here for you, always there for you, supporting you, helping you to mindfully wake up more and more in life as a transformative liberation. Well, you actually don't have to look very far. I'm here to really demonstrate and help you to experience for yourself that perhaps the deepest teacher is right here in this breath right now, moving through the body in every moment. As I'm saying this, can you feel it right now? It's always there. The breath is always here. What's so beautiful and mysterious about the breath as such a deep teacher is that it takes no effort on your part at all. It's always breathing us. It anchors us so perfectly to the present moment. It helps us wake up and return when we've wandered away. It connects us deeply into the flow of life, as it really is, always flowing, not static. And of course, it wakes us up to the deep truth of impermanence. Each breath is unique, never to come again. It's said that we only have a limited number of breaths in this entire life that we live. And at times, sometimes I pause and allow the breath to meet my deep teacher and consider which breath is this right now in the finite number of breaths that I'll experience in my lifetime. Which one is this one? So it's a deep teacher in this way. So join me now and let's discover together how the breath can be the deepest meditation teacher in any moment, like right now. I'd like to thank everyone for coming and sharing in the chat. The prompt for the chat, along with this theme, was to really consider what are the traits of an ideal meditation teacher? And here's what you all shared. Compassionate, yes. Patient, right? The breath is so profoundly patient. It's always here. It's non-judgmental. Empathic, yes, deeply empathic. Joy-filled, beautiful, wise, yes. Calm, passionate. I agree. There has to be this certain inspirational passion, right? And creative. So let's see, as you tap into these qualities of what might be the best teacher, let's see if perhaps these qualities can be discovered already here, waiting to be tapped into in your own heart, in this body right now, already here. Perhaps the deepest teacher, the breath, is ready to deliver that to you right now. So I invite you to settle in now. Let's take the time to really settle and find a posture that right now for you feels quite stable and connected, where the body can be very relaxed and yet awake. This is this beautiful balance where the body can be at ease and yet there's enough energy in the body so that you can really feel into the truth of this breath, each breath. And because this practice is really focusing on the breath as a deep teacher, I'd like to invite you to really make sure that your shoulders are rolled back in a very natural way. You want to make sure that your chest is open so that you can really access the experience, the direct sensations of the breath. You know, whenever the shoulders round over and we kind of collapse in this way, you can't access the experiences deeply. So let's allow the posture to really establish the best connection to the breath that we can have in a very natural and relaxed way. Now I'm sitting on the ground. This is very, very comfortable for me, very supportive. It feels very relaxed and at ease for me. But if for whatever reason that's not right for you, please, please, please trust your own body. Sit in a chair. You might even want to lay down. But make sure, whatever your posture, make sure that perhaps there's enough energy in the body to allow the chest to be open, the shoulders to be rolled back, the belly nice and relaxed. And when you're ready, settle in. So just giving you a minute to really allow your awareness. And what we're training here is we're really training a quality of awareness that connects deeply and feels, opens, receives what's already here, such as the breath. So I'd like you just to take a moment to just settle in, and then in this very natural way, just begin to allow this quality of mindful awareness that is non-judgmental, non-striving, in that we're letting go of wanting any particular goal or experience to happen. We're really letting go of any expectations, of preferences. This can be really actually a relief when we let go in this way. And I'd like for you just to, if you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes and just let this quality of awareness, almost like sweet, warm honey, allow it to just flow throughout the body as you connect to this body, just as it already is, with a quality of welcome, of curiosity, and if you like, you can even allow there to be a soft, gentle smile that forms on the lips, just to bring about this quality of welcome, this attitude. The research has shown that when you bring a soft smile to the lips, it actually registers in the heart and in the nervous system, allowing there to be a quality of welcome, of kindness. And let the smile that you bring to your lips right now, let it spread throughout the whole body in this very welcoming, mindful way. Really feeling this body, welcoming this body as a way to prime the awareness for the breath practice. See if you can very gently allow the mind to rest in the body, just as the body rests on the earth. And just drop deep down, just to settle a bit. Drop down deep into the areas of the body, those points that are connecting with the earth, with the floor, with any furniture that is literally supporting and holding the body. And see if you can just rest and surrender, allowing the whole body to be held, just as it is. Now, as you begin to very gently and naturally connect and feel into this body, hopefully the body feels at ease, supported, awake, and yet relaxed. Let's begin by very gently taking a deep breath in. Really slow this down and see if you can drink in the breath as if you were drinking in deep medicine, deep nutrition, because it is. Really savor and drink in the breath, really feeling it as it flows into the body. Slowing this down a bit so you can really feel the supportive and nourishing experience of the breath as you breathe in. And when you're ready, slow this down only to the point that it feels really beneficial to you, and just breathe out and let go. As you breathe out, allow the whole breath to release the muscles. Allow the breath to be like a gentle cleansing wave, which it is. Allowing it to be a deep teacher, inviting calm is one of the words that was shared in the chat. Allow the out breath to be a deep teacher of calm as you breathe out. Let the breath show you as you let go, breathing out. Take another deep cleansing breath. Let's just do a few cycles of deep intentional breathing in and breathing out. And really connect to the sensations as you do, really warming up that capacity to feel the breath, the sensations in the body. Let it nourish you as you breathe in. Energize the whole body, bringing in that quality of passion, right, and energy. And then as you breathe out, let the out breath, just like a wave, flow to all of those tight places that may be holding tension, and just let the breath do all the work for you, gently washing and cleansing away, releasing tension in the body, letting go. Just letting the breath do all of this for you naturally. You don't have to work at this. I'd like to invite you to sit back and let the breath be the deepest teacher that there is, just for now. As you settle in, the breath will naturally return to its flow, its rhythm and flow. And see if you can just allow the breath to show you its own gentle, organic rhythm and flow. Let go of any judgment. In this practice, allowing the breath to be the deep teacher, we let go of trying to manipulate or control the breath in any way. We allow the breath to show us its true nature. Always flowing, always here. And in truth, each breath is gently bringing us home into that safe harbor where we can just be with ourselves, with this life, just as it truly is, without interfering or manipulating that natural flow in any way. So just for these first minutes, I'd love to invite you to literally sit back, depending on your posture. Just see what it's like to really sit back energetically. And just notice how the breath breathes you. This alone can be a beautiful teaching. The breath is a practice of non-doing. We are learning to let go and trust the natural flow of breath without interfering getting out of our own way. So this in itself can be such a beautiful, beautiful teaching, allowing the direct flow of the breath as it feels moment to moment. Letting us become more and more become in union with the flow of life, with each and every breath, just letting it be as it is, feeling it. Now let's bring a bit of curiosity to each breath, allowing it to teach us very simple things in a very real and tactile way. See if you can just become very curious about this breath right now. Really explore how long it is. Is it long or short? There's no right way. We're letting go of all of that. Just exploring what it truly is and letting that be. Is this breath deep or shallow? How does that really feel right now? Is this breath right now rough or very smooth? And what's it like to really let go of wanting the breath to be different? To just allowing it to be as it is. As a natural byproduct, does the breath teach us this natural ease of being with things as they are? Can you feel into that natural ease as you let go into this breath? Feeling it as it really is, without preference or expectation or judgment. Is there a feeling of freedom, of liberation? No matter how subtle, as you trust this breath, as it flows towards you right now. As you rest in the breath, allowing the breath to be a deep teacher, perhaps entering into the mystery. Where is this breath coming from? Where does it end? As I breathe in right now, does this breath connect me to all of life, to all living beings? Am I never truly alone with every breath? Allow these reflections to drop deep down into the experience of every breath. And as you do, allow any insights to naturally unfold as the breath literally teaches us, shows us, reveals the mystery of life's unfolding. The breath can also teach us about the preciousness of this life. During this COVID time, breathing is a sacred experience. It's an experience of health, and for this moment, I invite you to feel into any health in these lungs right now. The ability to breathe freely. Hopefully for you right now, your lungs are clear and healthy. And can you celebrate that? Feeling the gratitude of being alive, celebrating the health of this breath in this moment. You can also bring up those qualities of empathy and compassion that were shared in the chat by intending toward the breath as you would to any living thing. That this breath is like a living animal, warm, alive. And see if you can incline to this breath as you would to a beloved animal or sleeping child. And see if that enlivens the breath with a quality of kindness, with cherishment, with compassion. Literally warming up the breath with tenderness. There are so many opportunities to learn through this breath right now as a deep teacher. Whenever the mind wanders away from the reality, the truth, the life force energy of this breath flowing right now, the breath becomes a deep teacher that wakes us up when we wander away. It's a reliable anchor, like a good friend, always here, so patient, so reliable, so dependable, so sustainable. Every time the mind wanders, which it will, it's to be expected, which is why the breath is such a beautiful teacher. Whenever the mind has wandered into all kinds of thoughts or stories, which it will, with the next breath, simply waking up, noticing that the mind has wandered, letting the breath be like a fresh wave, almost like a splash of fresh water that wakes us up from that trance of the mind. And in that moment, being so grateful to this breath that will bring us back home. Always there to return to, so passionate, so always intimately close by and available, so deep, so profound, we miss it all the time. See what it's like to come back again and again to this breath. This one now, this one. Such a deep teaching to return again, always here, welcoming us back without any resentment. So compassionate, always there to return to. And finally, in these last minutes of this practice, if you like, you can really deeply, deeply feel this breath now. And notice that each breath is unique, never, ever, ever to be felt or to be known ever again. This one right now that's flowing into the lungs, into this body. What's it really like? For this is its own lifespan. It has a beginning. It has a middle, it peaks, like all lives do, and then it eventually fades. See what it's like to just very gently rest in the space between two breaths. Where does one breath end and where does the next begin? Can you feel it? And allow each breath to deeply teach the truth of impermanence, that nothing lasts. Enjoy it, feel it, celebrate it, know it when it's here right now. Feel it, experience it, receive it. For this is it, this breath, right now. This is your life. As you rest in this last minute, just allowing yourself, just for this last minute, to rest in the breath like waves on an open sea. Let each breath bring you gently home into that safe harbor. Of being fully alive and awake to life as it is happening. As you rest in the gentle waves of breath, simply letting it bathe and rock and nurture the body internally. Each breath connecting you to the ocean of life. Each wave of breath connecting us to that deep ocean of experience, always here. For you in this meditation, what did you notice? Were you able to just let go and rest in the breath to any degree, just as it was? And was that a really deep teaching? What did you feel? Did the breath teach you and show you, reveal to you the truth of impermanence, of compassion? How the breath is always here, no matter how much we wander. It's always patiently, empathically, compassionately there for us, always there to return to. And of course, were you able to get a glimmer, to feel the truth with this breath, each breath, the preciousness of life, that it's literally flowing. We can't hang on. And can we feel it as real and precious as this breath? I'll ring the bowl just to end the meditation period. And what's beautiful is even though I end this meditation period, the breath continues. It's always here for you. This is the deep, deep teacher that is the breath. So open your eyes and let's just join as best as we can. It's so beautiful to live stream, to be practicing with other people. This is something that we really want to celebrate. We can really feel the interconnectivity that we're all breathing together. We're all sharing this ocean of breath together. So really wanting to open to any questions from the chat. And I see one question that's being shared. Thank you so much. Someone shares, is there any difference between breathing through my nose or my mouth? And you know, for you, that's a beautiful question that you can ask for yourself. And you can notice for yourself, what feels best? What supports my experience, the sensations of the breath? There's no right answer, actually. I know that there is a lot right now in research that show that breathing through the nose is very good for the body, very good for your health. You can breathe in through the nose if you like, and out through the mouth. But generally, I do want to say with breath meditation and breath as a teacher, what's very powerful is to allow the breath to show you what feels best for you. Let go and see what allows you to connect deeper to the breath, the mouth or the nose, and then just go with that. It's a beautiful question. We're learning to let go, and the breath is our deepest teacher. We're out of time for now, but your breath continues. This is always here for you, even though this practice period is ending. Your life continues. May you be with it. I want to thank you for joining me. And continue to follow me on my Round Glass profile, and you can practice this session again if you like. And please join me when I go live next, every Wednesday, pretty much, 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So goodbye for now, but allow your breath to be the deepest teacher. May you, with every breath, be able to say, welcome home. Thank you.